morning, good morning, good morning. Thanks for stopping by my channel. My name is Tony. I am Tony the Makeup Lover. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. I've already primed my eyes today with Makeup Revolution Ultimate Base Primer in the color Dark. And I set it today with this Makeup Revolution Banana Powder. I've been using this little thing forever. I poured it in a little bowl. And I have a ton of it still in the bowl and still a bunch in here. This is a lot in this little thing. So before I get to rambling and running my mouth, on this channel we create chaos and creativity because I'm normally dropping something that's normally the chaos part, or tearing something up, that's the chaos part, or something just doesn't work out the way that I planned it to be. Today I'm a little tired. No, I'm a lot tired. I'm tired because I got up this morning to do my other extraness. Got my nails done. See that little extraness going on. So, if that's something you're interested in, get your coffee. I have mine in my little purse cup as per usual. Sit back, relax, and we're going to get started. I had to make sure that the microphone was on because one day I filmed the whole video and didn't have a sound on. Today we are going to focus on Glamlite. This is from the Glamlite, look how big this box is, Hershey's Kisses Collection. When you open it, I don't think it's available anymore. This had lipsticks in it, which are up there on a lipstick thing. But each one of the little eyeshadows come in these little Hershey Kisses. You see one is missing out of there because I'm going to use it. It came with this little PR card in it. It came with this little sponge, which I've never used, and I don't plan on using it because I don't want it messed up. And then these are the other eyeshadows that I'm not going to be using. And this is normally back in the back on my display. Back here with the other Glamlite PR boxes on display. Because they're just so big. But they're also too pretty to put away. I used to have them put up. And I was like, I'm pulling those out. Because they're just pretty. So, and I'm keeping them. So why not put them on display? The two palettes that I'm using out of that collection, I'm using the Milk Chocolate palette, Milk Chocolate with Almonds palette. This is the Color Story. And this is the Hershey's Kisses Special Dark Mildly Sweet Chocolate palette. And this is the Color Story. They do not have shade names. They have numbers on this little thing. So I'm just going to point to the color and tell you which one I'm using. So how about that? Okay, so I'm going to start with this palette first, with the Milk Chocolate and Almonds palette. I'm going to start with that. And I'm going to start with this color. Even though I have this banana powder on, I'm going to start with this color because I want to still have a transition color. Okay? I'm going to get a brush. I'm going to use a pretty small brush. This is a little brush I bought off of Amazon. I don't know the name of it. I say that all the time. I'm going to have to look up in my history and see what the name of this is because I don't know. But it's basically a little brown color. So this is what I'm going to kind of put as a transition. Kind of, sort of. I'm tired. My nail appointment is at 7 a.m. I went without my face done. Because I was too tired. I didn't even know if I was going to do my face today. But then I was like, get yourself up, because you got to get ready for work, and it will not catch you slipping. So I got up because I came back and I laid in the bed. I dozed off for a hot second, and I do mean a hot second, because the next thing I was right back up. It's hard for me once I wake up to go back to sleep. Actually, it's hard for me to go to sleep, period. Even at night when I'm tired. So, but I just laid there and rested after I cleaned up the kitchen. Got the two little mutts straight. Gave them their TREAT. You know, you can't say it out loud because then they think they're getting another one. They're not. Okay. So, that's enough of that color. I'm going to go into... This has a lot of purple in it, but it also has yellow. So I'm going to... That's why I didn't mind using that color. But I'm also going to use that gold in there too, because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. Okay. I'm going to go into this purple color here. So let me get another brush. This is from the Clarity Cosmetic palette, the Magic Lamp. It came in the palette. But that's the color I'm going into. I have some moisturizer under my eye, just because I felt like I was just tired, so my hands a little greasy. Get this red white. Chaos number one. I dropped that. And all I'm doing is I'm going right back over the top of that other color, basically, to add some drama to it. Okay, so let's talk about women. So today, when I went to get my nails done, a lady does them at her house. Love Leslie. She's been doing my nails for years. So it's not about her. But I told you guys I've lost weight. So feel a little bit more confident to wear tighter things and things that don't completely cover me up, because that's what I was doing at first. Everything I wore, the shirt was long, it just had to cover my backside. Well, I'm still not little by any stretch of the words. I'm not little, but I'm not where I was. So yes, I'm proud of the work that I've put in and where I've come from. So, but anyway, I wore a yoga suit. And everybody, if you ever worn a yoga suit, you know they are not baggy. They fit. So I'm coming out of her house. Two women, I don't know, from a can of beans. So they were sitting in the car. And when we came out of the house, I'm talking to Leslie and her little dog. We're just chit-chatting and talking. Just happened to look up. And they were just like... So then one of them laughed and said something to the other one. And I'm like, okay, you looking at me saying something with your hair all over your head. Your face not done. Mind you, my face wasn't done either, but I did have a headband on and had my hair pull down. I just put it back up. And I'm like, really? And I'm looking at her like, on my worst day, I probably still look better than you do on your best day. And I'm like, we as women, you don't even know people and you just judge. And yeah, I'm going to say it, especially black women, because I'm black and I can say it because I faced it. And most of the time when you face it, it's normally from somebody in our community, which they were. Because I had just come out of Leslie's and she had just, oh, Miss Tony, you look so good. You're getting so skinny. Because I came from a size 22, 24, and I can fit in some 10, 12s, and 14, depending on how the clothes are made. I have on a muumuu because that's what I normally wear during the daytime. But I'm like, we just got to do better. Got to do better at lifting each other up instead of tearing each other down. I'm going to go into this color next. And I'm like, no, women, you will not darken my shine. Not today. Not today, Satan. Not today. So y'all just go on in your little car, looking like boo-boo and foo-foo. Go on about your business. Because over here, we being positive. But anyway, let me get off my little soapbox on that little part. I just don't get it though. If you see, I've never had an issue with telling another woman that she looks good. It don't take nothing away from me. Because I'm going to still do me. If she looks good, she has on a cute outfit, I'm going to tell you. If anything, I might be trying to ask you, where did you get it from so I can go find me one. But as far as tearing another woman down, why? It's not worth it. And what do you get out of it anyway? Does it make you feel better about your miserable existence? It's the only thing I can think of because I don't see any other reason. It just makes no sense to me. But at any rate, let me get back to my makeup and my stuff so I can get ready for my shimmies. So, I think I'm going to, part of me wants to go into this, but the other part of me is telling me to go into this. Oops, I just dug a bit brush in there. But I think I'm going to go into this one. We shall see. Ooh, that's kind of bluish looking. It's on the brush. Let's use it. Let's try it. Try it, you might like it. And I'm just darkening up that outer corner anyway. Just to bring the drama to it. As I say all the time, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just a person who likes to play in makeup. And today I'm putting on my royal color. Purple is royalty. And I always say that I am royalty because I am a child of the King, the Most High. I'm sorry if that's not your jam. You know, you can always turn me off, but I'm going to always, because that's my life, mention how I feel about that, because that's my life. Now, I'm not forcing it upon nobody else. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. But yeah, every now and then I will mention the Lord, because baby, he's been good to me. I'm going back into that second shade that I put on. Yeah, this shade. I'm going to bring that back in just a little bit. Where I kind of took it away. Then I'm going to go back into that lighter purple. When you hear me wiping, I'm wiping using my Sigma switch, because it helps to get the color off the brush. And then I can keep using the same brush and I don't have to dirty up another one, because all of these are purple. Going back into that lighter shade. As you can see, these colors are very pigmented. Glamlite has an excellent shadow formula. The shimmies, the mattes, all of that. I was watching a video one day and this girl was talking about Glamlite. I had never heard of Glamlite. I'm like, let me look them up. My first palette from them, and then I was sold. Let me show you what the first one was. It was these two. I kept trying to get my daughter to get them for me, and she wouldn't, so I got them myself. Baby, you see that? And you see I've used them too. You see those little fingerprints? I've dug in those colors. And this is the other one. Yes, I've dug in those too. See those fingerprints? When I say there ain't nothing to play with, after I used those two, I was sold. It is one of my favorite brands. I'm going to do a video with all of them at some point because I have so many of them. I have all except for 3 palettes. All except for 3. So that tells you I have quite a few. Okay. That's going to be it right now for the mattes. I'm going to get my shimmy stuff ready so I can get into my shimmies. Just don't know the order I'm using that gold. I just don't know if I'm going to put it in the inner or back here. But I'm using a gold. But before I do that, I need to put this primer on. This is J-Cat, all about that base primer. My little tube, my Polo tube, is almost empty. But I'm going to keep squeezing it up until she holler stop and say she don't have nothing else in her to give. I put too much over here anyway, so let me put the top back on this. Okay, let me get a brush and see if for once I can try to contain this without going up high, because I always end up higher than I anticipated I'm going. So let me get a this is another one of those little brushes from Amazon. It's just a little flat brush. Let me see if I can contain this right up to the eyeball area, because I have a habit of going up too high, and that's not what I'm trying to do today. We shall see how it works, because my eye shape and my eyeballs normally raise up when I open my eyes. Now, I'm not wiping that on my Sigma switch. I'm wiping that on a paper towel because it's wet. I mean, the switch washes anyway. It's rubber. But okay. This is my plan. I plan to use this, and this gold. So I think I'm going to put the gold in the middle. This one kind of switches colors. I'm going to put this one over here on the outer edge. I think I'm going to put this one on the inner. I'm going to put that gold in the middle. Let's try it. Let me get my Milani Make It Last spray so I can spray the shimmers before I put them on my eyes. They're shimmers. I call them shimmies because that's what I want to call them. So I'm going to go into, what did I say I was going to do? I'm going to go into this one first and put it here on the outer by the darker. I may not need to spray it. Yeah. Follow your first mind. Follow your first mind. See, I normally put these on with my finger, but I just have a feeling if I put these little fat fingers up there, it's going to go higher than I anticipated going. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to color in the lines today. Okay, let's add some to the other side. This is actually kind of creamy. That's a pretty purple. Okay, wipe this off. Now I'm going to go into that lighter purple shimmer. which is this one. Let me spray this one because I'm going in the little corner, and I don't know how she want to act. But again, I'm trying to not go above that little socket line, because normally I'm way up. I'm trying something different. Let me connect those two right there. I'm trying to make that gold look like a halo. That's what I'm aiming for. They kind of look the same, except for this one has a little bit more of a blue reflex than this one does. How many of y'all have sinus problems? Because I be sniffing all the time. I know I be sniffing, and that just bothers me to do that on camera, but I've taken my medicine. I've used that little spray and still be sniffing. Okay, now let me wipe this off because I'm going to flip this brush over since it's already wet and dirty, messed up. Just going to wipe it off. I'm going into that gold. I'm going into that gold because I know you see that gold in this little shirt thing. All right. We're going to see if it was a good choice or if I mess it up. That's actually kind of cute. And I'm just tapping it so it can kind of mesh in between the other two, kind of blend in, but not blend in so much that it's gone. Glamlite be doing its thing with these formulas. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little bit more on this side than I do on that side, so I'm going to go back on the other side. Tap this in some between those two colors. Then I'm going to come back with some more of those two colors on the outer edges of it to get a good blend. That's pretty. I do say so myself. And I don't be knowing what I'm doing when I sit down. I just know I pick a palette according to what I'm wearing. And then when I sit down with you guys, that's when I decide what I'm going to do. It either turns out right or it turns out wrong. That's pretty. Okay, let me go back into those two purples to kind of blend that back into the gold. I just closed this. Look at that. Close the plastic inside. And these are hard to open too. I'm not going to break my fingernails. Let me use this little spoon, because they really are hard to open. See, they got this little lift thing right here. And see, I'm pulling on that. And you see it's not pulling open. You have to stick something in there. And I'm not sticking my fingernails in there. I just got these done. So I'm not going to break my fingernails. That ain't going to happen. Back into the first one. I'm going to go back into the other one. This is the part that I always mess up on and get it up higher. So let me try to concentrate a little bit. This is going to be the look today. I'm going to blend that top part a little bit more. It's over there. I'm not going to put any more product on this brush. Just going to wipe it off a little bit and kind of blend that a little bit. Try to get it smooth as possible. Only thing I might come back in with some more color of is that darker on the outer edge. And I always tell you, ignore my eyebrows, because I'm trying to let these grow out, because I cut them too thin. That's another whole story. Mishap. Okay, give me a little bit. I am going to go off camera, do the rest of my face, and I will be back. See you in a few. I'm back. So let me tell you the rest of the stuff that I used on my face. So for my lips, I did something a little bit different. So Glamlite has this Rick and Morty lip duo. I did not use the lip gloss. I used the pencil. It's a purple lip pencil. So I lined my lips with that. But then, because I wanted this goldy shimmer, I came back with, this is Glamlite as well. This is from the Michaela collection. It's kind of a gold color lip gloss. See when you first put it on? Until you get to pressing your lips together. But it has that gold tint to it. So I used that. For under my eyes, I did not go dramatic today. I used, this is the J-Cat Big Eye Pencil. It's like a light purple. So I used that for eyeliner. For my overall face primer, I use Essence Jelly Grip Primer, and I put a little bit of this L'Oreal Lumi Glow Lotion on to give me a little bit of a glow, because I feel like I need one because I'm tired. So put that on. My under eye color corrector is my Hard Candy as normal. I use my Juvia's Place concealer and the number 15. For foundation, I'm still using this because I'm going to use it till it's gone. Using my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir in the shade Golden Tan. For highlighters, I use this, and I put a little bit above the top of my eye. Use this Rim Beauty highlighter. It is in the color Miss Neptune. And this is the color of it. It's kind of a shimmery lilac. For my highlighter on my nose, I use Makeup Revolution. I use this gold out of here and a little bit up here. For blush, I use NYX Buttermilk Blush in the color All the Butter, and it's kind of a purpley hue. Use that. For my setting powders, I use my One Size Ultra Pink and Sweet Honey. Ultra Pink is under the eye to brighten it, and Sweet Honey is for the rest of the face. Again, setting spray is the Milani Make It Last spray. Now I'm trying to put this stuff back on here because I know I would not put it back on here, then I'll be looking crazy later on. Talking about where did I put my stuff? It won't know where it is. So, yeah. I didn't do any lashes because I'm too lazy to put them on during the week unless I'm really going somewhere and I'm going to my desk. So I didn't do that, but I did use some mascara. So I used Essence Lash Princess Mascara. And it's almost used up. So I'm going to be done with it in a minute too. And my Makeup Revolution, all the Makeup Revolution stuff that I've mentioned was given to me in PR. This is from the It, when they had an It collection, you know, It the Clown. But I'm using it till it's gone too. And I've already mentioned J-Cat Glitter Primer, all about that base glitter primer, and Makeup Revolution Ultimate Base in the color Dark. And that's it. That is going to be... Oh, got the drawer stuck. That's going to be the look for today. So, what do you think? If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you'll know the next time I post a video. If you did not like it, give it a thumbs down. You can leave a comment and tell me why you didn't like it. I mean, I'm still going to be myself, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Just don't be nasty about it. That's it. We are going to call it a day. I am going to go up here and sign myself in for work because I have about 17 minutes before I have to log on. I hate the afternoon shift, but I thank God that I have a job. So there you have that. Anyway, as per usual, be blessed, have a great day, and toodles.